sat through a training that felt like it was designed for robots. Walls of text, no real clinical context, and somehow you're expected to apply it at the bedside the next morning. That's what happens when instructional design goes wrong. But when it goes right, you retain more, you apply faster, and your patients are safer because of it. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what instructional design in healthcare means, why it matters to you as a nurse, and how it shows up in the real world, whether you're a student in clinicals or a working nurse on the floor. Let's make it stick. So, what actually is instructional design? Here's the simple version. Instructional design is the process of building training and education in a way that's purposeful, evidence-based, and designed to change what you actually do, not just what you know. It's not just throwing information at learners and hoping something sticks. It's a systematic approach to figuring out, what does this person need to learn? What's the best way to teach it? And how do we know it worked? In healthcare, that matters a lot, because the gap between learning and doing can directly affect patient outcomes. There are two key frameworks that show up over and over in healthcare instructional design. You'll want to know both. First, the ADDIE model. ADDIE stands for Analyze. What does the learner need? What's the gap? Design. How should the content be structured and sequenced? Develop. Build the actual learning materials. Implement. Deliver the training. Evaluate. Did it work? Did behavior change? Think of ADDIE as your blueprint. It ensures education isn't built on guesswork. It's built on need. Second, Bloom's taxonomy. This framework describes levels of learning, from basic recall all the way up to real-world application and evaluation. In nursing terms, the goal isn't just for a student to remember the steps of a head-to-toe assessment. It's for them to apply those steps confidently at the bedside without prompting. That's the difference between surface learning and deep learning. And good instructional design targets the right level for the task at hand. Here's where it gets clinically relevant. Every time you've gone through onboarding at a new facility, completed a simulation lab, watched a training module, or practiced a procedure on a mannequin, instructional design was behind it. The better that design, the faster you build real skill, and the more confident you feel walking into a patient's room. When instructional design is done well, you spend less time confused and more time doing. You make safer decisions. You think critically under pressure. And you retain what you learn long after the training module ends. When it's done poorly, you forget it by lunch. And in nursing, forgetting isn't just a bad grade, it can affect a real patient. That's why this matters. Good instructional design isn't a nice to have. It's a patient safety tool. Let's make this concrete. If you're a nursing student, instructional design shows up in how your professors structure lessons, sequence your clinicals, and build those NTLX-style practice questions. The best programs don't just dump content, they build toward application. If you're a working nurse, you see it in onboarding, competency checkoffs, simulation training, and continuing education. Strong design means that training actually transfers to the floor, instead of being something you click through just to check a box. And if you ever step into a charge nurse, preceptor, or educator role, now you're the instructional designer. How you teach a new grad, how you run a skills check, how you explain a procedure, that's all design in action. So here's the one thing to remember. Instructional design is about building learning that actually changes what you do, not just what you know. It uses frameworks like ADDIE and Bloom's taxonomy to make sure training is purposeful, evidence-based, and built for real-world application. And in healthcare, that connection between learning and doing is what keeps patients safe. That's it. That's the concept that just clicked. If this finally made instructional design make sense, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a classmate or coworker who needs it. And if you want more nursing topics broken down into simple, sticky lessons, check out the resources linked below. Remember, future nurse, we make nursing knowledge that sticks. See you in the next one.